गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Please read the Shanti mantra. Om Shanno Mitra Shamvarunah Shanno Bhavatvaryama Shanna Indro Brihaspatihi शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि। ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतु तद्वक्तारमवतु अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। We'll chant the fourth Anuvak. Om Yaschandasam Rishabho Vishvarupaha Chandobhyodhyamritat sambhavuva Samindro medhaya sprunotu अमृतस्य देवधारणो भूयासम् शरीरं मे विचर्षणम् जिह्वा मे मधुमत्तमा कर्णाभ्यां भूरिविश्रुवम् ब्रह्मणकोशोऽसि मेधया पिहितः श्रुतं मे गोपाय आवहन्ति वितन्वाना So we were seeing this mantra which is seven number is there. Chaturth Anuvak, and this is the fourth Anuvak and seventh paragraph is there. This I had mentioned yesterday that we are born with certain disqualifications. And the disqualification needs effort from our side to be addressed. But the disqualifications are so deep that you need help from the Ishwar apart from our effort. Remember one thing, when I say help, supposing a person falls down, first thing is he tries to get by himself. It's a natural tendency that whatever strength I have, I'll try to lift myself. But 3-4 times he has failed, or many times he slips. Then he looks around for somebody, if somebody can give me a helping hand. So certain disqualification at the yesterday's class, if you remember, situational level or body level, nobody can really say that my body will be healthy, because which prarabdha will come, you cannot say. Or situational level, my situation will always be there where I will be in satsang. Very difficult to say like that. Or I will speak wise and sweet words. Very difficult. Or I will remember everything. So you know that howsoever good you may be in certain areas, certain things are unlikely that I can handle this. What I cannot handle, I invoke the grace of the God. Grace means that area of your life where you lack, but God has in plenty. I don't have something, even iota or little, and God has in plenty. When He has in plenty, creating a desire in the God to give it to me, to offer it to me, to lend it to me. Creating a desire in the God's mind that creating a desire is through our melted heart and prayerful attitude is called the wise living, is called a matured living. Rather than to live with those disqualifications and keep on falling, better you invoke somebody who has that. He can give me the health, he can give me the speech, etc. Any disqualification can be addressed by the Ishwar. That is the Ishwaratva of the Ishwar. Because anyway he has it. And therefore I am invoking him. And this is a jap mantra. This Om Yash Chandasa is for jap. You heard yesterday. I repeat it. Like if you repeat to somebody this, please give it to me, please give it to me, please give it to me, please give it to me. And you know that the person is very sincere and very, genuine. So in your heart also that desire will come to give this to him. Although he is not getting it from his own effort. So yesterday you heard few things about that, and I will now move ahead. We had seen till which point? Shariram me vicharshanam. We had seen this. Shariram me vicharshanam. May my body be healthy. May my body be ready for 3S. Seva, sacrifice, surrender, sadhana. Well, this is 4S. Okay, so 4S there. Seva, sacrifice, surrender, sadhana. So this is, my body should be now available. It may have its ups and downs, but should not be totally pinned down to bed so that I can't get up also. I'll be good for nothing. That should not happen to my body. Because my durit or the past pap will come from time to time to make my body incapacitated. So you heard this. Shariram me vicharshanam. Yogyam bhuyad. Next is very, very important. Please be understood. Next is jihva me madhumattama. You saw that? Please see. Next is jihva me madhumattama. What does it mean? What is speech? Ucharan? Bolo bhai, Kaushik was saying so. No. My speech should not be sweet. It is not written here. It should be sweetest. Honey like sweetest, not sweetest. Madhumattam. Superlative degree is there. Those who know Sanskrit, they will know it. It is not, my speech should be sweet. Batao. It is sweetest. Somebody says, you are the bestest. I'm not telling to you. Don't be happy. I'm just saying. So, let's say at least, no, why should I say lie? So what? Nothing. So, jihva me madhumattama. Madhu means honey or sweet. Honey, sweet like honey is called madhu. But it should be sweetest. Now it has a very wide and deep implication. And all of us need to understand this. Because if this is not done properly, you have not mastered this, you will not be able to progress in your spiritual path. When I say Jivva, there is something called Vyavhar. Vyavhar should take us to Paramartha. Vyavhar should not take us to more Vyavhar. Very rough translation is interaction, where I give and take, I think. And 90% of Vyavhar is done by the speech. And if you say, no, I don't do Vyavhar. I don't do Vyavhar because I get disturbed. If you don't do Vyavhar, you will never grow in life. Because Vyavhar is required when you are doing Karma Yoga. Vyavhar is required because I have certain Rajoguna or I have certain negativity. And I need to go out in the world and meet the people, interact with people, find out my fault, find out my goodness. Many things you learn when you meet people also. Because you may not be good in Vyavhar, that doesn't mean you should not do the Vyavhar. Because I fight or I get disturbed or I talk very badly, or that doesn't mean you are qualified for non-Vyavhar. Without Vyavhar, you won't get the required qualification to go beyond Vyavhar. Only by doing Vyavhar, you understand I had to be more selfless. I have to tolerate more. I should be more loving. I should be more compassionate. I should have done more Karma Yoga. I should, understand what is there. I should appreciate that person. I should not be egoistic, or I should not have complexes, inferiority, superiority. When you do Vyavhar, then you see some people have lot of goodness, some have some badness, some have. So definitely Vyavhar is required for the life of Karma Yoga. Understand that. Even if you are bad in mathematics, doesn't mean you should leave the subject because it is in the course. You can't leave. There are certain subjects which is compulsory. So till 11th class, 12th class, sometimes mathematics is compulsory, language is compulsory. So this is compulsory. So if you do Vyavhar, you have to use your speech. And supposing I am bad, so slowly you will be dropped. You have to face the wall. That means you are not required. You should face the humility and find out, I think something must be wrong in me, and therefore I am not that much required. It is not possible that a gold will lie on the roadside or the diamond will lie on the roadside. So you have to convert that coal in the heart into the diamond. So Vyavhar forces you to be better and be good. Otherwise you will be rejected. The person in front of you wants another better person than you. And the moment he gets it, he will drop you. So Vyavhar is very much required to polish ourselves, to chisel ourselves. Gurudev used to say, get hit by the world. This is the best way to make your ego sublimate. So you have to get hit at times if I am wrong. Because people will talk bad about me. People will say, see, he did like that, did like that. So this will make you a little more matured. Or if you are good, people say, no, he is very good. So you will be brought up. So Vyavhar is very much required. We are not fit for a life of solitude. You may think because certain things you cannot. A person who doesn't fare good in mathematics, he said, I want to leave studies. And I don't like studies. This is not the right. Because I am failing, that doesn't mean you are fit for a life of solitude. You are disturbed in Vyavhar, that itself means you have Rag, Dvesh and Ahankar. And Rag, Dvesh and Ahankar does not go in solitude. So don't have a myth or false notion that I am fit for solitude. I should live somewhere. You are not fit for that life. When God deems, then He will take you there. Don't worry about that. Yes, After doing sufficient Vyavahar for a few years, 20, 30, 40, one birth, two birth, definitely you should go beyond Vyavahar. Why? Because you need a life where you have to focus constantly on the self or God. There Vyavahar will become a hindrance. But to get beyond Vyavahar, one has to go through Vyavahar. Definitely you should not be in this class, but please pass this class. Don't drop the class. Passing is one thing, dropping is another thing. When you pass, you go to higher class because you can solve the problems of that class. And dropping is because you found it difficult, therefore you left it and not gone to further class also. So Vyavahar is done by the speech, 90%. Understand that. When I say speech, so speech is a reflection of our mind actually. Our attitude, our mind, all comes on your tongue only, and therefore it is very important to see the speech and make out what my mind is regarding this matter. A speech is a symptom. Like pain is there. In the body, pain is there. It may be a symptom of something deep developing in me. I have a pain in the stomach constantly. Now, constantly pain is a symptom of something else in my, it may be ulcer, it may be appendix problem. So speech is not good, it's a symptom of some deeper problem of the mind actually. Understand one more thing, I'll tell you. What is there? You know, with the speech only you contact Virat. With the speech only you contact Virat. I contact you with the speech. You contact me with the speech. Mother contacts the child with the speech. Child contacts the mother with the speech. Husband contacts the wife with the speech. Wife contacts the husband with the speech. Speech is the one through which I contact somebody. So this Virat is there, the cosmic form of the God which you heard many times. So remember that, always understand you are behaving with one part of Virat. Whole world is Virat, but I have around me one small part of Virat. Like when I want to call you, I will tap one part of your body. It can be your finger, it can be your shoulder, it can be your hand. Listen. I can say, listen. I will not shake the whole body. I don't have the whole body. I may just tap, listen 1 minute. You know, sometimes there's an art of waking also. In waking also you taps one portion of the body. Listen, or hand. Hello, Hari Om. So he gets up. Similarly, you are given one part of Virat to tap. And you tap through speech. So, if by speaking, I can create a good bhav in you, and you can make anybody most happy only by speaking very sweetly. And when it is said, my speech should be sweetest, it means my heart should be fullest. From the fullest heart will come sweetest word. From an empty, burnt heart, speech will always be bitter. Speech will be sarcastic. I hope you are appreciating. Therefore, now what will happen? I have got out the debts which I have from Virat. Many people have contributed to my growth today. Financially, lovingly, by giving education, by giving encouragement. There was a time, from my childhood to this time, many people have given me food, many people have given me clothes, many have given me shelter, many have given me love. And maybe those people are not there in front of me. Many of those people who contributed from my childhood, many are not there, many have passed away also. And for them I could not do separately, because I was not in a position to do. Now in front of me, another part of Virat is there. Now I serve that part by at least speaking sweetest. That means I am fullest. So that I have the good wishes and blessings of the Virat on me. Remember, 100 times I said the way to Brahman is through Virat, Hiranyagarbha and Ishwar. I had told that some time back. Well, not in this class. So many classes are there. So you have the manifest world which you have to make the manifest world pleased and happy with your seva, speech. Then only they will bless you, and otherwise you will be stuck. That means you are not done. If some hindrances are in the spiritual life, that means some debts are still remaining. You have to please pay that debt. That means you took and didn't give back. You are somewhere in credit. You are having the load of taking. You have not given back as much as you have taken. Therefore, there is a blockage in the spiritual growth of a person. So, jivva me madhumattama. So, one should be very, very sweet. That means he is going in the world to serve, to give, to express his love. And please note, if you have bruises in your heart, if your attachment, if you have aversion, if you have some kind of grudge, so you will always understand, I will be sweet for some time, but not for other time. Okay? So this is a prayer. Why? Because it is difficult for me. Therefore I pray to you. If it was easy for me, I wouldn't have prayed. It's not that easy for me. Speech is the biggest instrument God has given to disturb somebody or to please somebody. In your life, if at all you were disturbed by somebody, it was by his speech. At all somebody has given you solace, it was by his speech only. So remember this point, that worshipping of Virat is mostly by his speech. Prithu says in Bhagavatam, he gives certain lakshana of his speech. I will just mention. One is charu. His speech should be well-worded. Charu, sundar. It should be beautiful. The pitch should not be very high and low. There should not be sarcastic remark. Where did you die? Don't say like that. अब तुम कब्र छोड़ के आए हो. Leaving the tomb, you have come now. Don't say all this thing. So, I tell you, it becomes a habit sometimes to speak like that. Charu, chitra padam. It should be studded with some beautiful words. If person is not coming, you can say, I missed you. Or if you had come, I would have been much more happier. Or, I called you for food, you disappeared. No, you say, I called you for food, but if you had come, you would have more taste in the food. So the words should be little more studded with some beautiful sentences and beautiful phrases. Third, shlakshanam. It should be spasht, clear. Otherwise, person has to strain. Person who speak very fast, some people speak very fast. Where are you going? I want to. So, you say what? What did you say? I said, where are you going? So please say in slow motion. So lakshanam, it should be, don't wobble, don't eat the word, eat breakfast, don't eat the speech. So lakshanam, it should be spashtam. Clear speech should be there. Charu, chitrapadam, lakshanam. Mrishtam, it should be sweet. Put some layatal. Don't say, where are you? Say, where are you? Put some swar in that. Don't cut anybody. Even if he is wrong, don't just cut. Only breakfast was not good. No, it was good. Don't cut. Don't just cut, slice to pieces. Some people are very good in all these things. And they think see what is in my heart, I say. Every bad speaking person says I am frank, or I don't hide any emotion, or I am not diplomatic. He uses such words to cover his negativity. It becomes his nature. It becomes his second nature. So he will justify it. See, I'm not that I keep something else. I'm sweet outside, I'm inside. No, inside also be sweet, outside also be sweet. Don't act to be sweet, but inside, outside also be sweet. Don't be blunt to cut somebody. पड़ा से काट दिया किसी को, सामने वाला डर जाएगा. He gets a shock. And next time he will not speak in front of you because he will think he may cut me like that. He will keep quiet because he knows this person is, loose cannon. He does know what he will blurt out all of a sudden. It should go through a process. Please speak 3 times, 4 times before you utter a speech. Usko paka lo andar. Please cook it inside. Is it worth? These words are worth. Is it required? Is it the right place and time? You may have your opinion. Doesn't mean your opinion should be worded all the time. Phat, 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 phat. Catchy ki tarah speech chal rahi hai. Sweet raho. Chup raho thoda sa. So, what was there? Charu chitrapadam shlakshanam mrishtam. How many? Gudham. It should be some deep word should be there. Gudham. It should be some deep topic, you say. Don't discuss a flimsy, a loose topic. Gudham. The speech should depict some principle. Don't say that ice cream was very good. That ice cream is very good, very expensive ice cream. Mendo nahi pata nahi kya hai. One thing I said, they discussed about ice cream 5 minutes. This is expensive, that has nuts, that has nut. They don't discuss anything about the talk. They discussed about the ice cream. Silly things. Gudham. Topic should be deeper. Aviklavam. It should be not ambiguous. Ambiguity should not be there in this speech. That what he wanted to say. What he wanted to say. Bole, you are going to Maritzburg or not? Bole, I am going. But maybe. I may go. But I am not going now. Some people are so uncertain. No, yes or no? No. But I may go. So there is aviklavang, a person loses his worth. Because in front of him, he is not getting the faith that he wants what he wants. It should be clear. Sarvesham upakarartham. How many? 8. Sarvesham upakarartham. It should be for good of all. It should benefit all. Sur sari sam sab kar hit hoy. Goswami ji says it should be such, like Ganges it should nourish all. Sur sari sam sab kar hit hoy. Okay. So, then sarvesham upakarartham yatha anuvadam iva. As if you are not talking, you are just expressing your experience. It is not a person should talk, it should appear he is genuine. If only he is acting. It should be genuine, I really mean it. When you give talks also, so it should come from the heart, not that it should come from the head. So, these are the Jiva me madhumattama. Because that expressions and style which you have been hearing from school, colleges, home, all that comes and it makes a person little unacceptable. If somebody is acceptable, because his heart is full of joy and his speech is sweetest, sweetmost. It should express angry person, sad person, upset person, jealous person, or he is a hurt person. When heart is like that, his speech will carry that wound and that hurt, and it will hurt somebody. So you are now hurting the Virat, and your prospects for the future will be blocked. In future, what opportunity God would have given will not be there as much, because you have not served. Biggest seva is that कुछ काम मत करो किसी के लिए, कम से कम ठीक बोलो. You may not do anything for anybody. Don't give food, don't give water, don't press the feet, don't wash clothes, don't run around for the person, but at least never, never hurt anybody by speech. If you are hurt, please swallow that poison. Learn to swallow the poison. Learn to bring so much of sadhana that anybody's poison, you can make it into nectar. But don't give back in the same coin. This is not a spiritual way of living. In Gita, Bhagavan says, Anudvek karam vakyam satyam priya hitam chayat. The speech should not be impulsive. When I will die, then you will know. When you will die, then I will be happy. Don't say such word. Anudvek karam vakyam. Satyam, it should be truth. Satyam pri, it should be pleasant. Hitam, it should be for goodness of all. To a Bal-Vihara child, don't talk about Brahma Sutra. And to the person who is mature, don't give childish talk. Somewhere I went for a talk. It was so childish that I couldn't sit for a long time. Therefore, I don't listen, because it was wrong, or it was very, very basic things are there. You don't feel attracted to that. Give diet to the respective person. He needs another diet. So this is the prayer. Madhu manishye, madhu janishye, madhu vakshyami. Okay, so your opinions are not that great that you word out very outrightly everywhere. Just keep quiet. If you have seen me, I'm the example. I just keep quiet in my room. I just hear more what people are talking and saying. And two people are discussing. I just keep on seeing. Kya discussion ho raha hai inka. No need to comment. No need to voice your opinion unless it is asked a lot. And that should be coming after a lot of contemplation and meditation and upasana. को पका के आनी चाहिए. It should be well thought of, then you utter something. If you are angry, etc., try to give yourself more jap time. That means you should not be in the room. Bole, why? Because you only said keep yourself. So jihva me madhumattama. Okay. There is more to say, but I'll move ahead, because we'll be stuck up here only. This way, because he's a student, so he will living in the Gurukul maybe, so he will be more. When you speak very nicely, one thing happens, you make your heart softer. When you make your heart softer, the softer heart is used for upasana and seva. When I make my heart, by the speaking harshly, I have not hurt others, but I hurt myself also. And ऐसी वाणी बोलिए मन का आपा खोए औरन को शीतल करे आपो शीतल होए. So when I quieten myself through a proper speech, I am more qualified to study scripture, and I am more qualified to get the grace of God. And I have softened myself, because this softness is required for my jap, for my puja, for my seva when I do. I have to be very soft-hearted person. I have to really merge my mind with the Lord's mind. So I need much more, sweetness and softness to interact with the God. It is not that the topic is over and work is done. So this is a very, very important aspect. Let me move ahead. Look at Bhagavan Ram, how he used to speak. Bhagwan Krishna, how he used to speak. When Bhagwan Krishna, after killing Kans, first he goes to meet Devaki and Vasudevji. And when he saw him, he unlocked because he was in the prison. So he broke open the prison. He folded his palms and bent, both of them, bent their head. And then they said that every mother and father has a will to see the childhood pranks of his child. But you, my real mother and father, did not have the chance to see my Bal Leela. Whole world will be remembering my Bal Leela and they'll talk about it, think about it. And although you were hardly 1 hour away from Gokul, but you could not see that. For this mistake of mine, fault of mine, I seek apologies and please forgive me. देखो ऐसे ऐसे बात बोलते हैं वो लोग. When we are wrong, we cover it up. we sweep under the carpet. Understand? No. So all these things, you are not doing anything. You are distancing your future opportunities. Because yesterday you heard, he is the dhata, he gives the fruit of action. So I am the one who is qualified or less qualified. So, Jivva me madhumattama. Next line, देखो, karna abhyam bhuri vishruvam. Means from my ears, karna abhyam, both the ears, not only 1 ear, hear from both the ears. May I listen a lot. What, film song? No. I should listen the satsang a lot. Please note, why this prayer is there? Because it is difficult. When they are saying listening a lot, he has asked many things actually. Very clever. Like somebody asks Bhagwan, please may I see the daughter of my grandson. And still she was not married. That means I should get married properly. Then I should have a son, and then I should have a grandson, and I should have such a long age. So with one boon, he asked many boons. So Bhuri Vishram, that means I should have a teacher. That means I should have a lot of faith. That means I should be free from worldly duties. Then only I can listen every day. Otherwise I'll be booked. I have other work to do. Why should one listen? Because a lot of doubts are there. I don't understand certain places I have gone. What sadhana? We meditate. We don't talk. Marenge tumko. How will you understand what is right and wrong? Meditation will not take that problem. Once I went to some ashram. I said, any satsang happens? Well, no, we are in maun. Arre tum maun, kaun maun mein hai? We practice maun. Although we are working, but we practice maun. How the doubts will go? Well, I said, what is maun? That they were maun after listening. दृष्टा भाव में मारेंगे दुष्टा में हो तुम दृष्टा में कुछ नहीं हो अरे भाई you have to understand. I also want you should meditate, but please go through a process. What is karma? What is karma yoga? Why we should if I'm working only for my family, what's wrong in it? What is the meaning? How can I convert my family work into the work of the God? 100 doubts may be there. And every satsang, it takes away one knot in our heart which was hiding. Okay? So, I may think, if I am selfless, people will take advantage. This may thought. Or if I cannot earn, or who knows what I am doing, why not work for my fame only? Why to cover? Why it is important to hate? Somebody said like that. ऐसे से लोग भी हैं. Well, if I don't hate, I don't have the kick in me. I've heard these things. You know why these things are coming? Because God has not given the opportunity. Okay, what is hatred? On one hatred, we have 2-hour class with examples. Hatred is the emotion in which you think about somebody's badness, and so much you think that you have made an impression about that. It has become very close to yourself, and that thought about that person occupies your day and night. And what happens? You burn inside, like a candle burns is one thing. It itself also it is melting away. You have made yourself a burning stock, and your capacity to think, to glide, to be happy, all has been robbed because of this hatred. If somebody was wrong, you can find out what is goodness also. You can find out, can he be corrected? If yes, tell him. If doesn't want, don't correct. Correct yourself. This word is self-correction center, self-evaluation center, self-examination center, self-recovery center. This is not for others. God is there. Why should I give my mind on that topic? Then you hear this hatred, then you understand what is the meaning of implications of hatred. But for that you have to hear and listen a lot. I hope you are understanding. Otherwise you will say, why to listen? Again listen. Again listen. Bhuri Vishruvam. Karnabhyam Bhuri Vishruvam. Bahu. Vishruvam means me, I hear a lot. And what to say about Vedanta? Always doubt is there. What is Brahman? Is Brahman existing really? Really is existing? If it is existing, what? How can I say that Atma is Chetan and Nirakara? But you heard, but again please, I want to hear one more. Again. We have so much heard wrongly about world and wrongly about, so much coverings are there. So much of, we have layers of, false notions and deep vasanas that it needs lot of re-listening, re-understanding, revising, reviewing. 20 year, 30 year, 40 year, 50 year. Then you get clarity. And this is the difference between teacher and preacher. Teacher says, preacher says, we should speak the truth. A teacher will not say, teacher will prove it why to speak the truth alone is the right thing. He will give hours and make you understand, and he will change the vasana while listening. It is not a dogma. It is not some 10 commandments. He will drill it through various ways, various logic, various examples, various illustrations, various experiences of his own, various tapasya that he has done. And all these things involve words. So you change after listening a lot. About Atma, about 3 areas of listening are there. One is Dharma, other is Ishwar, and third is Atma Jnana. What is my duty? What is my Dharma? And second is, what is Ishwar? And what is love of God? And third is, what is the knowledge of self? It requires hours and hours and hours and hours. Well, I am not changing. Still, therefore you want to listen more. You need to listen more. You are not changing. Still you have to listen. You have a very thick skin. So you have to listen a little more. I have a very thick skin. I am tired of my skin. So you tired or not, again you listen. Oh, when can I sleep till late? When you are Jnani. When you have knowledge of the self, then there is no rule. Then I may not attend satsang. No, I think I should become that. No rules are there. But that time no rules are there. No, I can miss the arati. Yes. Anyway, you are late. So you can miss the arati. You can miss the class. You may not live wherever you want. Acha. Thank God, I want to become Jnani. But before that, you have to follow all rules. Karnabhyam bhuri vish. I understand, no? It is not that simple subject that it appears from the top. Therefore, those who have not listened properly for a long time, they'll be goofing up and they'll be confused. They'll be not having firm conviction and they will have a muddled, jumbled ideas. And problem is not that there is no opinion. They will have wrong opinion. Immediately they will have wrong opinion. But if you go to some teacher and you ask, what is the truth? He is silent. Supposing he is silent, truth has to be given in the words. You cannot say, no, silence is truth. No, silence, the teacher can have many meanings. First thing, he doesn't want to talk to me. He is not happy with me. Other can be that maybe he doesn't talk to anybody. I mean, there is no clarity of that silence. So don't just keep on, praising silence. That silence is a noun thing. After listening, then the name of the Atma is silence is there. Not absence of listening is silence. All the Upanishad, Atma vare shrotavya. It should be heard. After hearing, when you abide, then that silence is internalized. But with the confused mind, silence will get more confused. Well, I don't know why that teacher didn't. I think truth is silence only. The other said, no, I think he was upset with you, therefore he didn't talk to you. Third said, I think his mood was not okay, therefore he didn't talk. So with that, silence can have many meanings there. So what does it mean? You say truth is silent, truth doesn't, what is truth? It doesn't communicate anything. There is no clarity about it. So don't get into this, what is it called, unnecessarily glorifying words. Silvery words, I say. Karnabhyam bhuri vishruvam, Upanishad is saying. Either they don't have anybody to talk, either they didn't listen, either they don't know the value of that. So therefore, heavy amount of listening is imperative, urgently required for quietening of the mind. Navda Bhakti, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu. So first is Shravanam. Remember that. Tadvidhi pariprashnena, pranipatena, pariprashnena seva. Suppose Arjuna had asked the question, Bhagavan should have offered the grace. Why he went for Gita? Just say, touch, chalo, fight karte hain. Itni lambi Gita ho gayi. Somebody said, you touched, you put your hand on my head. And I just don't like touching anybody, especially head. Look, touch my oil is there. मेहनत करो ना तुम. You work hard every day. Get up in the morning, run around, break your head with the verses and श्लोक, notes बनाओ, रगड़ो थोड़ा सा, तपस्या करो. देखा ना notes बनाना पड़ रहा है. How long it take? 1 hour? 1 hour लगता हो? 2 hour? पढ़ना पड़ता होगा. You have to again see the whole thing. घिसना पड़ता होगा. I'm not seeing your notes, madam. Generally, you never missed your notes. Gauri's notes are there. Your notes are also there. You are also not there. रगड़ो जरा. Take time out. Glue your eyes to that shlokas. इतने रगड़ो कि आँख खराब हो जाए. You need glasses. You see my copy book, you will understand. All marks are there all around. Not a word you will find which is not having any mark. this, that, this. Padho. Slowly you grow over it one day. Then you understand, I have understood, give me another topic. Then you are fit for living a life of silence. Why? You are not convinced Atma is Chaitanya Swarup. Atma is infinite. Then Upanishad will say, don't read now. Don't study too much. Vacho viglapanam hitat. Ho gaya tumhara. But class one student is saying, I won't study ABCD because my brother who is in 10th class, he is not studying ABCD. Don't try to imitate him. Jivva me madhumattama karanabhyam bhuri vishruvam. And here words have a very deeper meaning. Like I say all pervading, sarvyapi. So sarvyapi means Atma is all pervading. Apna problem will be if he is all pervading, pervaded is different than pervading. You have to clarify this point now. By this is pervaded, this is pervading. So if Atma is in space or what, that is all pervading. So now you have to clarify that point. That all pervading means absence of the finiteness of space. Desh parichin abhavaha. This is the meaning of all pervading. Atma is eternal. Doesn't mean it is all time. There is no parichinnata of kal. There is no limitation of kal. It takes time to clarify that. It takes classes after classes. Slowly you understand, and all the curtains are removed, everything is removed, then you are free. Then it's fine. But till then, please don't miss any class. Oh my God. How long will I take to become a jnani? Why? Because only fruit is I don't have any class. And this is not a fruit of Karnabhyam bhuri vishruvam. Next. Brahmana koshosi. You are kosh. Kosh means here Brahmana, Parma. To whom he is saying? He is addressing whom? Omkar. Good. He is addressing Omkar. That, oh Omkar, or God, God's name is Omkar. You are the sheath of Brahman. Sheath means what? Here, sheath doesn't mean that under Omkar is the Brahman. Like you have a bag. In the bag is the mobile. So bag is holding the mobile. So bag is the sheath of mobile. So here sheath means Upalabdhi sthan. Upalabdhi, you are the one through which I attain the God. Dekho. Asehe iv upalabdhi adhishthanatvat. It is the Upalabdhi sthan. It is the one through which you know that this Atma is there, sheath is there. It's not covering here. Upalabdhi sthan, don't forget please. Place of attainment. Like mobile is attained in my bag. Sometimes, they have one, gents have seen, one case comes, mobile case is there on the belt. So they just put it there, mobile is. And girls have something else. They have another small pouch is there. They have put their mobile there. So that is a sheath. It's not, it is the one through which you attain that. So Upalabdhi sthan is there. I hope you are following it. Brahmana koshosi. Next is medhaya pihitaha. You are covered by worldly knowledge. Medhaya means laukik pragya pihita achhaditaha. You are covered by worldly knowledge. Means not like his pot is covering the mud. The importance of the world has covered the importance of the self. The importance of the importance of shape of the body has covered the Panch Mahabhut. Something's wrong importance has covered the essential. Yes, Monday's example. The cloth of the God has covered the God. Remember? I told that somebody was showing me that this cloth I gave, this crown I has donated. He was not seeing God at all. Only he was talking this ornament, how did you like? So ornament and the crown of God has covered the God. So outer knowledges of the world, this is good, this is bad, this is Nana, this is my chachas, this is my this, has covered the main God here. Whole day we are rolling in the outer world. There is essence-less has covered the essence. Like taste has covered the health. Taste of the food has covered the health aspect. Main thing has gone. They are making the dish, frying it so many times, the whole it has become now poison. More you fry, more that oil becomes a plastic, which will go and block you. And it appears very, what is it called? Crunchy, crunchy. और क्रंची तो हार्ड क्रंची हो जाएगा फिर. हाँ, बड़ी मजा आ रहा है समोसा खाने में. वही समोसा फिर तल दिया. अगेन फिर डीप फ्राइड इज देयर. वो अंदर जाएगा, सब आपका दिमाग गड़बड़ करेगा. हाँ, फिर समझ लेना इसको. हाँ, बड़ा मीठा पसंद है तुम्हें जलेबी. You will have it later on. और केक जो खा रहे हो ना तुम, केक, you see if you wash your hand after touching the cake, you can know how much grease it has. It takes lot of effort to clear up. The same thing goes in your lungs, in your heart. You will not have cholesterol, then what will you have? After all, it will not slide anywhere. It will stuck up somewhere. And there is nothing will rub also to take it off. जो केक इतना बढ़िया केक खा रहे हो आप, टेस्टी टेस्टी, ऐसे ऐसे करके बड़ा पसंद है. I like this cake, I like that cake. You will have it. So, Brahmana, it has covered. Koshosi. Medha pita, pihita. Lokik pragya, worldly knowledge. Now last line, very important, please underline. Shrutam me gopaya. I hope you have to underline this. Which page is this? 28? 38? हाँ? कोई बोल ही नहीं रहा. 38? 38 कहाँ से चला जाएगा यार? No, अच्छा, that book, English book, it must be 38. This book, it will be 30. Huh? अच्छा, 29. अच्छा, no, I am seeing the Bhashya. 31 will be there. 31, this is last line somewhere. Shrutam me gopaya, it is last but one line. Shrutam shravan purvak ajnanadikam me gopaya. Whatever I have heard, please protect that. I should not forget everything so fast. Actually, I should remember by afternoon what was the class today. So, at least till afternoon I should remember, if not tomorrow. Well, I will remember whole life. Achha. I will remember whole life. Shrutam shravan purvakam atma jnanekam me gopaya. Means what? Means what? What I have heard, it should remember that. If you remember retaining, three R were there. Remembering, retaining and recollecting. What I have heard was very precious thing. Whatever I had heard was very precious. Last line, page 31 of this Sanskrit one. It is precious. Why don't you only might have vasanas, so you protect it. Gopaya means you please protect it. I should not be throwing it. It should glow in me. Tejasvinavadhitamastu. Whatever I have heard, you make me remember. You, like the mother, remembers, makes the child. Didn't you hear that? So similarly in me also, Shruti Ma, you are also my mother. You also remind me. This was said in that mantra. This was said in that mantra. Your life should be such that every time some mantra, some chanting inside goes on, some discourse of Shruti Mata in your heart goes on. She is constantly talking to you, rather than mind blabbering to us. I don't like him, I like him, he is stupid, he is donkey, he is monkey. So, like the mind says like that, let the Shruti sing her own song of the Vedas. Let the Gita talk to us continuously. Any action that you are doing, something should come out that this shlok is this action. This bhav is matching with this shlok. This attitude is matching with these words. Anything what you do, you think, you talk, it should have connection with some Vedic mantras, some shlok of Gita, some verse of Bhagavat. You cannot say that what I am saying is not approved in Gita. Don't say like that. If it is not approved, then you are divorcing yourself from your father and mother. You are distancing yourself. Everything should find reference that this, I said this or I am doing this because Gita has said like that. Mukta Sangha Samachara. Be detached. I don't hate because Gita has said Adveshta Sarvotana. I should not expect why Anapeksha Shochir Daksha Gita has said that. I should offer my action to somebody. God, Yajñarthat Karmano Nyatra Lokoyam Karma Bandhanaha. Acha. First, if I get credit, I should give it to others. Yajna Shishta Shina Santah Muchyante Sarva Kilbishaihi Bhunjate Te Tvagam Papaha Ye Pachantyatma Karanat. Nothing in our life should be not supported by the music of the Shruti, Gita, Ramayana. When you do like that, your walking will become a message. It will be, that is called a saintliness. That is called, he is not talking Gita, he is living Gita. He is a walking, talking ambassador of Vedas. His presence is the presence of Bhagavad Gita. His presence is the presence of the Vedas. He doesn't talk on humility, he himself is humility. Not that I say something, mine also get connected with Gita. How? A Asuri tendency of 16th chapter. Dambho darpo manascha krodha parushamevcha ajnanam jabhijatas. That should not be there. Nothing should be. Is this the mood what Gita says? The what you are thinking is, what you are thinking, can you get me which shlok? Is this your thought matches? Your action matches which verse of Upanishad? So many Upanishad you have heard. Which chaupai of Ramayana this is matching? Shutam me gopaya. Like sometime we say to, our mothers, childhood, Mummy, please wake me up. I am sleeping very late. Please give me a call. Because it is 2 o'clock. I have to get up by 4:30. So please give me a call. Please, my alarm, I don't listen. Please come and shake me. Because you can be awake. Similarly, because I don't know how long I will be sleeping to the ignorance. I will be sleeping with the ignorance in the night of ignorance. Therefore, I am already asking the Shruti, please wake me up. Please protect this. Because I can't protect that. Like your ornaments, you give it to the bank. That in the house it is not safe. So in the locker it will be safe. So I am giving the prayer locker that this knowledge will be safe. Please protect me. Because पुस्तकस्था स्थिता विद्या, पुस्तकस्था स्थिता विद्या पर हस्तगतम धनम कार्य काले समुत्पन्ने न सा विद्या न तद्धनम. That knowledge which is in the book and that money which is with somebody else, when you need, neither will help. Sashrutam me gopaya. Please protect means please illuminate me. Please talk to me. Please बात करिए हमसे आप दिन रात हमसे बात करते रहिए. Please keep on talking to me day and night. Therefore, when the saints talk, they can talk, give so much quotations. They can quote a lot, or they can really bring out everything what this is said there, this is said there. Because they are always conversing. Somebody is conversing to them. It is not a book for them. Gita is a mother. Ved are the Ishwar Roop Vedas are there. So they are not some dead words. They are the live gods. And when they go inside, they repeat to the person, see, now you are thinking like that. Acha, I'm wrong, totally wrong. You have Bhed Buddhi here. You are separating yourself. This is wrong. This will not be good for you. You will get more disturbed. So you hear that music there. So you protect my. Otherwise I'll get confused or I'll get fused. I'm in two states. After so much of hard work we are listening and I forget. So what is the purpose of that? So we'll see more tomorrow's class. Now he is asking for wealth. Why? We will see it. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namah. Hari